Everyone, this is Adit back again with another video. So in this video we are going to create a Slack clone with React Native. And there is going to be multiple videos in this series, and in this video we are just only going to focus on implementing the React navigation. And if you go through the Slack, here you can see the video in this side. If you go, the Slack has bottom navigation and the drawer navigation as well. So for that we are going to first of all going to create use React navigation, and we will implement the React navigation in our app. And in this video we are mainly going to focus on that. And the video, the Slack video that you are able to see right now, I have already taken the screenshot of this video of all the screens of the Slack clone, and I have added this screenshot in Figma, and we are going to refer that while implementing all the screens. And yeah, so this is it. So let's get started. And here I have already initialized React Expo project. We are going to use the Expo since I think it is easy to like set up things in Expo, and that's when we are going to use this. And I'm using iOS simulator, which is iPhone 8. I could have increased it, but I forgot to update it, so we can just stick with this one. And here you can see this is the app. We are just right now we are just rendering. Let me just increase its width so that we can accommodate both of the things in the single screen. Okay, here you can see like the app is initialized, and I'm using TypeScript as well. So if I just edit this over here, let's just call hello world, it will update here as well. Yeah, so it got updated. And now what we're going to do is, like, first thing that we need is to get the React navigation. And so React navigation, let's open the docs and copy this. Let me just put it over here, and inside the terminal we're going to just paste this. And apart from the React navigation native, we also need this one. We need to install this one as well. So let's just put it over here. And after that we don't I don't think we need the stack navigation, but we are going to need this bottom tab navigation. Let me search for that. Here it is, the bottom tab navigation. So let's grab this using yarn. Okay, yeah. So after adding the React navigation bottom tab, I think we are good to go. There I was looking for like there is a example where they have used the icons as well, and I was thinking of using that. But for now, let's implement our bottom drawer over here, and after that we will just look into that as well by adding the icons. And I have already created this 3 directories, so like component, navigation, and screens. And inside the screen we are going to have a tab navigation.tsx, and we are going to have rnfe. Okay, and here we're gonna need Inside app.tsx, I'm going to put the navigation container. I think I have already installed the navigation container. How the React navigation work is like, you need to wrap your complete app with navigation container. So let's do that first. React navigation container comes from this React navigation native. Okay, so let's just put it over here, navigation container, and inside the navigation container we will put this tab navigation file. But for now, first of all, let's just create our tab navigations. Let's have a tab and create. I'm unable to import it. Let's just import manually, and this is going to be bottom tab, and create bottom tab navigation. Okay, so let's just have a tab with navigator. Inside that, we're gonna have a screen, and we will put the name of the screen as home. As if you see in this Figma files, Figma Slack screenshot, we have these are at the bottom, like home, DMs, mentions, search, and you. So we will create all these screens first. So let's just do that. Home and component. Now inside the screens directory, we are going to create home screen.tsx. We'll also create the dm.tsx, and then we have mention.tsx, and there is another one called search.tsx, and one more we need is basically that screen is called profile screen, but inside the Slack it is written as you. So let's just use the name you screen, which .tsx. So in all of the screens, we just need this dm screen. We just need to add some code so that it doesn't throw React navigation doesn't throw any error. And inside the mention as well. Similarly in the search. And you as well. And in case if you're wondering how I'm just using this snippet RNFE, so for that you can just go to the extensions in VS Code, and here you can grab the React React Redux and this snippet and install it, and you will have to do the same as well. So now we will have a home screen over here. Then we will have tab screen, and the second screen is, I think it's DM. Just call this DM. And there is going to be a screen. I think that this mention is let me just import it, right? Yeah, and after that we have search and you. So let's just grab the search first. And then we have screens name, and here is going to be you. So we have added all the screens over here. Now inside the app we need to render this tab navigation. So let's just do the tab navigation, render this tab navigation over here, and we can just save all of this at once. And hopefully this will create a bottom tab navigation. Yeah, so we have a bottom tab navigation. We also have this header over here, which I think we need to do some changes over here as well. If you go to the screenshots, there are some changes. We will come to that later. But here, first thing that we're gonna need is we need to put the icons, right? Because it doesn't look good at all. So to add the icon, I'm going to use the feather icons, and there is an example code over here as well to add the icons. So I'm just going to refer that, and where it is. Oh, here it is. I'm able to find it, and this is tab based navigation, whatever this is, but I'm able to find it. I'm just going to grab this one and paste it over here. Okay, and this is going to be icon in our case, and we are going to import that from the feather. Icon. And as of now, this will definitely show an error. I don't know, maybe because I haven't defined the type of this icon name, but I'm just going to live with it as of now. And I'm going to just put the icon for this one as well. And then we don't have settings, instead we have DM. And the icon we are going to put is add sign, and else if route dot name is equal to, the second thing is next thing is mention. So we will grab the mention over here as well. And I think the mention has the icon of mention has the at sign icon, but the DM has conversation kind of icon. So let's just copy this one over here, and here we're gonna put DM. So I think the chat message circle would work. Like message circle, it doesn't look exactly the same, but I think it it is good for our tutorial. We just gonna live with it. Okay, and next is mention search and smile. So let's just put the for so let's just put the search over here. Route dot name is equal to U. I think it's a capital U. Why? So let's just copy this over here as well, and we just put it over here. And instead of search, it will be this one is going to be smile. I think all the icons are covered, right? All the navigations that we have: home, TM, mention, search, and you. Hopefully, let's just save it and let's see what happens. Yeah, so we had five screens, and we have added all the icons for all the five screens. Next thing that we need is inside the navigation. Sorry, over here we're gonna pass like header style. No, I think in the screen options. Style, and inside the style we have elevation as 0. Okay, and let's see how this looks. So we don't have any elevations over here. I think it's hardly visible. And header, I was thinking of putting like header align, header title align, and this will be left. As you can see in this Figma screen, it is all in the left side, and we have one icon as well. So we will figure out how to put the icon. But if I can grab this, is it possible? Get the picker and grab this color. So this is the color that we're gonna put. Like we will have background color. This is the background color, and we are going to put. This is for the light theme, and later on we will think of implementing both dark and light functionality. We'll look into it. And color, it should be title color, tint color, I guess. Yeah, and let's just put FF. So yeah, this looks good. And the header style font size, where we can put the font size, header tint, title container style. No, we're gonna have like header font size. Okay, and the next thing we need is a drawer, I guess. And to add the drawer, let's and the drawer only opens at the home screen. I hope you guys will look into your Slack app and figure out that this drawer opens on only on home screen. So we will try to implement a similar thing, and let's see the drawer navigation. So to implement the drawer navigation, we're gonna need to install one more package, and that is this navigation drawer. I just don't want that. I just copy this one and run yarn add. Okay, this will install the navigation drawer, and inside the home screen, inside the navigation directory, we're gonna create a directory for drawer navigation.tsx. Inside the drawer navigation, we're going to have initialize this drawer. Okay, we need to import it manually. I don't know why the VS Code extension is not working. Create drawer navigation, and here we have create drawer navigation, and then we're gonna have a drawer drawer.navigator. Inside the drawer.screen name as of now we're just going to put one screen. So let's just go to the Figma and this is one title called workspace, and these are the workspace. So I'm not so sure how to put this workspace over here. This is going to be coming from the, I think, from the Firebase, I guess. What I'm thinking is let's keep it for now. Let's not implement this for now. We just we'll implement this later when we figure out how to implement this. Implement all the these things, graph CMS and everything. And the three add a workspace preference and help that we can put over there. And for rendering this workspace we will have to figure out something. Okay, let it be for let it draw for now. Like, we will look into that later. And now inside the home screen we have on the top we have a search bar, and then we have unread and all these channels, right? Direct message and minutes, everything. So we will implement this thing first. And to get started with that, we're gonna have a safe area view. Inside the safe area we are going to have a scroll view. Inside the scroll view we're gonna put view, and here we will put our search bar. So let's have a search bar, and I'm pretty sure this is not going to render on the screen, or maybe it will, but we're gonna need to put some stylings over here as well. So let's just style sheet dot create, and then we're gonna have container with flex 1 in the not justify content, just we don't want container over here. So we're gonna have styles dot container, and we will save this. Okay, so as this looks good, and over here to implement this one, let's have let's have a text input field, and inside the input we're gonna put a placeholder called jump to, and some dot. So now let's save it. Let's see if something appears on our screen. There we have a jump to, and now what we're gonna do is add some stylings over here. we're gonna have border color, and border width, and this width is going to be style sheet dot hairline thin, hairline width, and border style. This will be solid, and then just save it first. So we have the margin, and the margin horizontal, let's have 10, margin vertical 10 as well, and we are going to have some paddings as well, 20. This is quite big, so just stick with the 10. And we have some border radius as well, so let's just have the border radius 5. Yeah, this works, this looks good. And we can have the font size. I think font weight would work. Font weight bold, save it. It's not bold actually, I think it's somewhere between 400. Okay, then we have a title. It's below this, we're gonna put a title text, and this title is one thing that I want to do is like wrap whole of the component inside one view, and this view will help us to like if we want to control the margin horizontal of the complete component, like all the components is going to have a margin of 5 or 10 from the left and right side. So I'm just going to control that from there. So let's have style, and margin horizontal and margin vertical. It's only margin horizontal, I think both of them. Just save it, and after saving this we are going to have here unread after some spacing style. Or let me move this style somewhere else, like styles dot wrapper, as we are following this. So I will, like, we should always follow this good code structure. And then for this styles dot input, let's go over here, and this is going to be input, and we can just save it. I haven't installed the prettier or ESLint, that's why it is not formatting at all. I need to do some configuration, and then it will have to save our code, format our code when I save it. So I'm not doing that for now. And then we're gonna have a box for unread, and inside the box we are going to have margin vertical, and that is 10. Okay, and we're also going to have a title. A title is going to be font size, let's give it 16. And over here let's just go style styles dot title, and we are going to have the font weight as I don't know, let's just put 600. And the color as well, it's not exactly the black, but I don't know which color it is. Just grab this color. 1C, 1C, 1C. Okay. So let's just have color, and that is H1C, 1C, 1C. And we can just save it. It's unreads. We can just close this one. And after that, we are going to have some let's just create another view, and inside this view we're going to have text, and text will look something like this, and there is going to be another text as well, which will just render this announcement, and yeah, styles dot channel box. Oh, channel box, and we're gonna have display flex, flex direction row, and we're also going to have align item center. And there is going to be this 2, 4 and whatever, so we're gonna take care of that as well. Inside the channel box, and we're gonna need to wrap this inside a box, I think. And below this we're going to create another box, and in that box we are going to put these 2, 4 and this kind of stuff. So this channel box should be inside here, channel box. Okay, we are going to have some spacing. Let me just do the inline styling for now, and I will just refactor it offline, maybe 10, and both is going to have the same font size, and let's put 2, and inside this view we're just gonna have style and background color, and that background color is somewhere like this one. Background color. Okay, so this is breaking. And this will also have a style, and this is going to have a flex direction row, and justify content space between, align item center. Yeah, great. So now we're gonna need to put some padding. Let's have 10. Border radius 5. Sorry, should be 20. More than 20? Is it even working or not? This should have a padding, horizontal, vertical 10 would be great. Like horizontal, I think we should need we are going to have 20 if this works. Okay, so this is not going to work. Let's have padding horizontal, that is 20, and padding vertical is going to be 10. This looks good. For now, I think 15. Good. 5 and 10. Better. I think this border radius is not even affecting this. I don't know why. And let's have a style dot color, and this is going to have, okay, so this is how it looks, and we can put general and all those stuff over here. So for that we can just create a list of array, and we're just gonna put that, and this should have, this announcement should have like font weight bold, font size 20, maybe 15. And similarly, we can have the same styling over here. And I know we should not repeat this styling, but I think let's just don't do that. And we're going to have this one, channel box wrapper. And let's just copy this code from here. And then we have this announcement text, channel text. We can put the channel text, right? And inside the channel styles dot channel text should be, let's put it over here. Let's move this and this one as well. And font weight, margin horizontal. Okay, so we can remove this for now. And here channel text, and we can have like margin horizontal 20. Yeah, I know that we can write this in an array and pass it like this. I think cannot. So let's just put margin text. And this should go inside an array. And here, the reason for doing that is like I want to reuse the same styles over here. And yeah, this looks good. And we have another one like bullet, I guess we can just call it bullet. And set the bullet, we can just have this one till here, just cut it out and style view bullet, and inside the bullet we can just paste it. We don't need another curly braces, and we can just save it. So we have successfully refactored all the codes, and this is the only one we left, and just I'm just going to put it like this. Maybe later I will just remove it. And this video is getting quite large, and so in the later video we will improve it and move to some other screens as well. So this is it for this video, and I hope you like the video. If you like the video, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching.